Angela Styles, listen.
Yes.
You live on the Keeping It Real show. I Googled you. And as much as your smile is kind of keeping me from being a lot messy, I got to ask. Now, before you got here, I discussed a few things with a few women. And one of the things I discussed is that if you're dealing with a man and that man is not taking care of his child, how could you as a woman still be dealing with him and he's not handling his business with the woman he had this other baby with? You know what I'm saying? Has he ever appeared to you to be a survivor? I mean, a provider?
No.
Okay, so
yes and no.
Okay.
I mean, I think he's the type of guy that the way he shows love or affection is through material things.
Okay.
So if that's not
what kind of job did he have when you met him?
He didn't.
He's a player hustler?
He was not. He was still playing ball undergrad.
Undergrad? What does that mean? He was at college playing ball?
He was in college ball, yeah. He was at University of Tennessee.
So he was younger than you?
He's slightly younger than me.
Oh my God.
So that's what I'm saying.
So you got drawn into his good looks?
No, it wasn't.
He's tall.
No, it was not that. It was.
Why you do all that? He don't look good?
No, he's attractive. Yes,
okay.
He's an attractive man.
Yeah,
I wouldn't take that away from him, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what drew you in?
I mean, it was just him being persistent, and like I said, he was charismatic. He's funny. He is very funny.
Like me?
Like you.
So
yeah, he's funny. I'll give him that.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah, his sense of humor was really one of the things.
Fast forward.
Fast forward.
Okay, the baby's come. Okay, did he say let me take y'all out to lunch? Let me buy some shoes for the baby. Let me buy.
He said that.
But it never happened.
Yeah, never happened.
I'm kind of curious here now, but see, listen, the messy part of me want to know is, you said this woman. And her name is what? K.Michelle? That's who she is. He okay? I mean, you don't have to respond. I read it on the internet.
Okay, you read it.
I read on the internet, and I also read that you were saying some things about her.
Like what did I say about her?
Well, it said that you always having like a cat fight going back and forth.
There were some things exchanged, but it wasn't necessarily about her. It was about the situation, how she decided to handle it. So yeah, it's about her.
Do you feel like you was unfair to her? In some ways. In some ways. And it's okay to say that.
In some ways, I'm sure he may have told her something completely different.
And men do that.
And men do that.
Okay. But normally women are smarter than this. Normally women, and I'm talking to you and her. Normally women will say, "Well, I don't think somebody would do that, so I can't believe you." And there's two sides to every story, right? Okay. The next thing. Now, do you believe that, well, I'm going to go ahead and answer this question for you. I think that women should be skeptical of if a guy don't take care of his business somewhere he was, if he's going to take care of his business where he go.
I believe the same thing.
Okay. So why would you have an issue with her since you know that to be true?
Because just what you said, if he's not taking care of his business, which means taking care of his child.
Okay.
Then how can you go out on and on about somebody who's not doing?
Speak
all these positive things, but it was persistent. She was consistent and persistent about it. So she was speaking on something she didn't really know. Like, you've known him less time than I know him.
Okay.
I have a child with this man, so it's a totally different dynamic.
Okay.
And you speak as if you know the truth or the whole story.
Do you think he's a gold digger since he was going out? I mean, he's dealing with her and not.
I mean, I think he saw opportunity. I don't.
Oh, so he's an opportunist.
There's nothing wrong with being an opportunist. I don't think that's a negative word.
I don't think so either.
No, when people say that, they think it's a negative word. I don't think that's a negative word. I mean, if he thought that there was a potential, like even when you meet somebody, I guess whether it's your husband or boyfriend, you said we could build something together, a future empire.
That ain't an opportunist. An opportunity is that you at a certain position, and you're at a certain point in your life, and somebody come along and they say, well, I got options, but this option over here looks better to me.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
And I don't think there's wrong with that. Okay, let me ask you this, though. My next question is that, isn't there any point in this back and forth maybe, because did you all ever have a conversation?
We've only exchanged words privately on social media.
That ain't privately.
No, direct messages privately.
Oh, yeah. My bad. Clear it up. So my point is that when she sent you any kind of message, did by any coincidence did you say, girl, this ain't about me and you?
I did.
Okay. And her response was?
I did in the very first exchange.
Okay, and her response was?
You crazy, blah, 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 blah. You know, typical K.Michelle response, the cliche statement she
Is this the girl from Tennessee that Mace brought down here to Atlanta? That same girl? The same girl, I think.
Mace.
Can she sing?
Yeah, she can sing. I'll give her. I'll give her her.
Was she managed by Mace at first, Devontae?
No, it wasn't Mace. No. It was Toya's husband.
The same. That's the same one then. That's the same one.
Yeah.
Yeah, same one.
That's not Mace.
That's not Mace.
No. What I'm saying is Mace brought her from Tennessee. She's working at a collection agency, I believe. I heard her tell the whole story on the Breakfast Club.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, she was working there. Mace heard her. Mace brought her to Atlanta. And then she went to... No, that might not be the same lady. Anyway. I'm going to Google that. Look. But anyway, did you say to her, girl, this ain't about us?
I did.
And she still said, you bad, you evil,
That's why I knew he was in her ear. In her ear and in her
Does he have that kind of character where you think that would be him and not her?
Yes. But that was her. That was him in her ear. But that was her.
Okay. I got a question to you. Did you say one time, if he'll do me like this, girl, he'll do you like that too?
No, I didn't.
Why not?
It wasn't about him, how he treated her in a relationship versus how he treated me. It was about our daughter. And it was like if his daughter isn't a priority.
Then if you ever have a child, your daughter...
It shows a lot about his character.
So that's what I'm saying.
But then again, I don't know if K.Michelle makes her child a priority. I'm just saying.
I like that.
Because
so
two people of the same character coming together.
Well, I got a question. Have you ever
about.
seen it? Be
honest.
honest.
Okay.
No, I want you to be honest when you see this. Have you ever seen any pictures with him and her children?
No, but I don't know because of course they've been filming and her new productions about building her or starting working on her relationship as a mother and her new love. So who knows? Maybe I don't know. And when I read that too, I was like, okay, I hope I don't see that. Because that would be a joke.
Oh, listen, no, listen. I don't think it'll be a joke. I think it'll be, I think it'll be embarrassment to his own daughter. I think
to his children.
Yeah. Oh, children? He got more than one?
Yeah, to his children. Yeah. The world.
Did you know he had more children before you had the baby?
He only knew he had one at first too before I had the baby.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
And you caught up in this?
I unfortunately am caught up in this, yeah.
Okay.
So when I met him, I knew of the one daughter, his oldest daughter,
and how was he treating her?
He seemed like a doting dad, so I kind of respected him for that. But that's the one that...
Did you want to have a baby, or it just happened?
Oh, it just happened. Oh, it just happened.
It just happened?
Yeah, I love my daughter, but I wasn't ready for children, and I was really on a focus on career. So,
okay.
And I even made that clear to him. I was like, I'm not really... I made a decision to redirect my energy into my career. So, God has... I feel like she was meant to be no matter what. I just feel like it came maybe a little too soon. We still had a lot of getting to know each other, growing, maturing, that kind of stuff.
Here's the deal, right? I feel you on that.
Okay.
But the thing about it is that if he's not handling his business, have you made a decision to move on and keep it moving no matter what?
We've been keeping it moving on all this time, but...
So why are you going back and forth for her then?
Listen, the thing is that people don't, like I said, people don't know the whole dynamic.
Okay.
All these years, we talk still. I still keep the door open.
Who talk?
He and I.
Why? Why?
Just a sense of, a false sense of hope that maybe one day...
I like that.
This is it's my truth. It's like the false sense of hope, because at the end of the day, I was a daddy's little girl.
Okay.
So I only want that for my daughter as well. I don't know anything. This is a new dynamic for me. I didn't grow up in a single-parent household. That's my story. I grew up in a two-parent household, and they were very loving, respectful. Of course, they've had their things, but they were very honest with us as children. So seeing this is different, and being in this is different. So,
I got something for you.
Yeah.
Tell me about that night. What have you seen them together? Have you seen them together on Instagram, TV, or what?
Just, I guess, Instagram.
Facebook.
I guess the social media platforms.
Okay. I got a question for you. Tell me about the first time you seen him and her together. Tell me that feeling.
The feeling didn't bother me. It didn't.
I didn't say that. I said, tell me about
the
that
feeling
feeling.
was good. I'm happy for you because we.
Did you say, well, now you might be able to have an income where you can help me out?
I did. I texted that too. Sure did.
You so low down for that. Listen. This is what I'm saying.
I said I'm happy for you. This is a good look.
I hope she helped you. No.
Yeah, no, I didn't say good look. I said, I hope. I was just positive, and he actually denied the relationship to me. He said, "Oh no, it's not like that. She's just fam. She's putting my aunt on." That's what he said in the text message.
Hold on a second. Who is it? She said, "Oh, so what he's doing is he's taking one for the team for his aunt to get on." That what you saying?
Oh, he told me she was dating one of his homeboys, not him. I was like, I don't need to know all that because that's between you and whoever you date. Because he's dated several women.
You know what I believe happened?
What?
I believe that you probably dug deep into him about it, and he probably tried to camouflage it, saying his aunt and his homeboy.
No.
That's what I believe.
No, he's always been like that.
What's that mean?
It doesn't matter. I don't know why he always felt like he couldn't be honest about new relationships. Because I was honest when I was in a relationship with somebody else.
So you saying he was dating you and somebody else?
No, I'm saying when we moved on, like when we truly moved on and said, okay, let's just try to see if we can co-parent.
What's his name?
His name is Bobby. Bobby Mays.
I like that. He got a smooth name.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Did he introduce himself? He said, "Hey, listen, how you doing, baby?"
He did. Believe it or not, he did. And I was like, okay.
You know what? Devontae, I'm telling you, that wasn't a smooth name. If I had a Bobby Mays name, I'll approach the women and say, "What's up, baby? I'm Bobby Mays." And then he got this old basketball look on him. How tall is he?
He's about 6'4". Yeah, about 6'4". A lot of tattoos.
Light skin or dark skin?
He's on the darker skin, brown and dark.
That was your chocolate drop, wasn't it?
I don't know about that.
Okay, here's the deal, right? Okay, now you moved on. You're successful. You got you're the entrepreneur of 10 businesses. I know you told me about them earlier.
Yeah.
Now, what if he want to come back for the sake of the daughter? Would you let him back?
He actually threw that out last summer, and I said no.
Oh my God. Oh, well, I mean, there's a new day. People still do things.
No, but I'm being honest. I don't see him like that. I'm attracted to a man's character. At the end of the day, after the looks and stuff fade,
but it's a baby involved.
It's a baby.
A young baby.
Yeah, but you don't want to get put in no situation going back to somebody because of.
Women do it all the time.
A lot of people do it all the time. But
I'm just saying. But
if I don't feel valued or respected, and therefore it can.
You ain't got to respect him. You just got to be with him for the sense of having a mother and father home.
Nah, that's all the wrong reasons. You don't.
I agree. Listen.
But you can't be in no situation when it's not just because.
Do you need financial help?
I could always use financial help.
So my point is that the old school. Now, see, he's a young guy.
Who wouldn't? I mean, it's not just my responsibility.
Is he working now? Is he working now?
I mean, he always says he's working. I don't know what he really does. He's an entrepreneur too.
An entrepreneur with no poor-preneur, though.
Hey, man,
no, according to K and everybody else,
K.Michelle?
Yeah, because
But you can't.
No, according to even his lifestyle. I mean,
lifestyle.
The lifestyle he portrays. He's good. He's doing good. But yet.
What he drive?
I don't know what he drives now.
What he used to drive?
I mean, when I first met him, he was still an undergrad, so he was driving what is it? It was a Chrysler, the big old one, the big one when it first came out. The 300, and he was black and black on black, black on black.
What did he live at?
Well, he was a student at the time, but his primary residency is in Maryland.
Okay. Well, listen. Since that was all before, now we don't have the baby. What is he doing now?
That's a good question. What is he doing now? So
when he contact you, does the communication sound like he's at a point in his life where he's ready to help you out?
He always says he is, but
she said he's not.
But he's not. He's all talking, no action. Let me put it like this. I put him on child support because he was all talking, no actions. Not because I wanted to put him on child support. Has
he met the court's demand?
No.
Okay. So you know he's probably gonna go through a traffic stop and get arrested. You okay with that?
Well, that's happened once already.
Wow.
And then he paid to get caught up, and then he's falling behind again.
Okay.
So
they didn't.
No, he got caught. I mean, his license and passport was suspended.
Okay.
Yeah, and the traffic violation.
Okay.
And then
How you feel about that?
It's unfortunate. It shouldn't.
Does it bother you though?
Bother me, like in what sense?
I mean, do you say I think we could have worked it out?
I always say that, but he's like we could still probably work it out. I'm like you've never shown me anything else. I would be a fool at this point to think that we could work. So you don't arrangement out. No.
What I'm saying is not a monetary arrangement. I'm talking about a relationship arrangement.
No. I don't believe that. He's just shown me too much.
Do you think you can look in his eyes and see that he's lying? That what you're saying?
Yeah, I think I know him well enough to know that he's all.
You only known him 4 months. No, 6 months.
I've known him almost 6 years
Yeah,
now.
that's what I'm about to say. She been
6 years now.
the baby 4 years old.
Oh, 4 years old. My bad.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm thinking
This
4
guy-
months.
I don't.
This
Yeah, I
dude
just.
is not listening.
We got Mace. We got. We got.
Look, here's the deal, right?
Mace's managing kid. Now I got a
This
4-month-old.
guy.
No, it's been like 6 years. I know him well enough to not, from what he's shown me. So, when he was, whatever he was showing her is either, I know he's either capable of doing it if he wants to do it. So he's chosen not to make his daughter a priority, or he's just doing it because it's an opportunity. He wants to maximize it.
Do you tell yourself sometimes, do you say, you talking to her through subliminal, you saying, girl, you don't see how he treat me, that he gonna treat you like that?
Do you think that sometimes? I don't think, it's not about me. Let me just make this clear.
Okay.
When I say, do you see how he treats his own flesh and blood? His seed.
How many times has he seen, do he come see the baby?
He sees the baby once a year, or twice a year for less than 24 hours. And
is that the court ruling? No,
that's just what he does, and he thinks he does. He's
less than 24 hours.
Just because, when all this stuff first came out, I guess he wanted to try to keep the peace. So he came in town. He texted me.
Hold on, but he lives out of town.
He lives out of state. Yeah,
okay.
He doesn't live here.
So you saying when he come here,
I've even offered to bring her to him, and we can never seem to coordinate. Just so everything, he's so busy.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm like, okay, so now you filming, you doing this, so you've chosen not to be a father to your children or to our daughter.
And what is the movie about their filming? What's the show about?
The show, I guess, is about her life, but he's supposed to be featured. That was what the original PR, I guess, blitz she went.
They in trouble. They in trouble.
Gotta be in your daughter life.
Yeah, they in trouble. Yeah, because dad and daughter supposed to be. That's supposed to be some kind of bond.
I am with my daughter. My daughter's 16.
And she looks. I mean, like.
She look like him?
Oh, that's his twin out of all of them.
Now, you don't pinch her when you look at him, when you look at her, because you thinking about him.
I love her. No, I adore her.
That's so sweet. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. Now, listen, here's the thing. You're a successful entrepreneur. Okay, the show tanks, which are, God forbid, it don't tanks. Yeah. And then he come to your door and he say, baby, I'm in town. You mind if I sleep over here tonight? Will you let him sleep over there?
We stopped sleeping over a long time ago now. I get you a hotel room.
You buy the hotel room.
I get you a hotel room.
Yeah, you wrong for that. So you saying, baby?
He stays in hotel rooms when he comes in town.
No. What I'm saying, he come in town. He say, you know what? He said, I'm not even gonna be here long enough to get a hotel.
Don't do it.
And then my little girl, I get a chance to spend with her.
No.
I'm not going to sleep. Can I just stay on the sofa?
No.
Well, can she come over to the hotel and stay with me tonight?
She can. I've done that.
You okay with that?
I'm okay with dropping her off and then picking her up.
Is he a drinker?
Socially. Is he a drinker?
Yeah.
No, socially. He's not.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah,
so he don't smoke all the weed and all that stuff?
I'm sure he has. Or
You ain't scared the baby gonna get intoxicated?
He's not, I don't think he's that kind of...
I mean,
he's irresponsible, but
listen, here's the deal. Here's the deal what I'm trying to ask you about. Now, you've been an entrepreneur. You got to make decisions, right?
I had to make decisions.
Okay. Now, you and I both know that since the little girl is in the house now, you got to make adult decisions, right?
Adults, yeah.
Now, you've already put him on child support, which is not bad.
No.
But at the same time...
But why do some of you men have a problem with that?
Nah, I think...
I mean, because I think that's part of the...
You know what? And let me clarify when you asked that question, because I'm glad you said that.
A lot of men have that.
I don't know. And that's kind of a hard way for me. I'm trying to respond to that the best way I can.
I mean, I agree with it because a lot of my male friends who I know, they've actually put themselves on.
I mean, it creates a way for you to be responsible.
And that's the thing. At the end of the day, I got tired of having to call and remind you, so I'm going to let them remind you.
Well listen, let me ask you.
And they just take it out. You don't even have to...
No, see, that's the thing about it. However he worked it out, they don't take it out. So that's what I'm trying to push for now, because they will allow him to submit payments because he positioned I'm an entrepreneur. I got contract workspace, so I have a contract of playing ball overseas. I have my hands in many things. So, I was like, I need you.
Well, let me answer that question. You asked why a lot of men have a problem with that. I think men that have a problem with it are men that really don't want to be in the role. They don't want to face their responsibility.
Exactly.
And I think those are the men, but when a man is handling his business, he'll be like, because most women get less when they get put on child support anyway.
That's what I'm saying. This doesn't even put a dent into the monthly expenses for her.
Yeah.
So the complaint, and the fact that I have her pretty much 365 days a year, all day, that's other time, valuable time and resources that I don't care, but you.
I can't believe that once 24 hours. How often you say you see him?
He comes in town, you know, unexpectedly, last minute, as always, never planned. He's even been in town and not seen her. I found that out one time.
Has he been in town with K.Michelle?
He probably has. I don't know.
Ain't no way in the world. I'm thinking that a lady of her stature would say, "Hey, baby, listen. While I'm over here, go ahead and see your daughter, and then we'll meet back up."
I would encourage my man, if he had children, to do that. I have dated men with
Have you
children.
ever met his mother?
Yeah. Oh, no. That's a whole nother story.
Oh, my God.
That's a whole nother story.
All right.
I'm not going to say this. That's his mother, and I respect his mother. No matter what the dynamic of our relationship is, I'm not going to talk about his
Okay,
mother.
listen.
His mother's not an issue. It's him.
Okay, listen. Here we go. Let's talk about you for a second.
Okay.
We know you. We get the feeling that you're being a good mom. Now, being a mom and being an entrepreneur, how hard is that?
It's challenging.
Yeah. Who helps you out with the baby?
My mom and my extended family. You know, it takes a village to raise a child. So when I say extended family, I say friends, very close friends.
Okay, good.
Maybe my brother every now and then. He's a deputy, so based on his schedule, him and his wife every now and then will
I
help
like
out.
that.
Yeah. And he pays child support on some. He's paid child support. He has custody of his girls now, but.
So he understands what's going on.
And he doesn't have a problem with it.
Okay, good.
And he pays way more than her dad. He pays way more per child for his children than the so-called baller.
Okay.
And he complains.
Which business do you focus on that takes up the most of your time?
I would say the fashion business takes up the most of my time. It's a lot. It's a lot because you have to identify fabrics, just manufacturing, distribution. Just it's a
Do you let her sit around sometime and be curious about what's going on?
Yeah, she's even made. I make these custom beaded bracelets too. She's even made some with me.
I like that.
Yeah, so she's made some for some of her friends.
Okay.
So yeah, I let her. She's a part of it. She knows a lot of
it. A part of your movement.
A part of my movement.
And your struggle.
Exactly. Yes.
Has she seen the lights get cut off yet?
No.
Okay. All right, well, okay. Yeah,
No.
you got to prepare for that. You don't want to see it, but you got to prepare for it.
Prepare for what? The lights get cut off?
No.
What do you mean?
The lights is not literally that the lights get cut off.
Yeah.
That means that prepare for the storm if it ever happens. You know, in a scenario when.
Are you trying to speak something into my life that I...
No, I'm not. But I'm just trying to say that, it's just so many storms come. That's all.
Oh, we've had storms.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. We've had storms. No, we've had storms. This hasn't been an easy process. It's been a life change. It's a life change, period.
I know.
So adjusting to that. And then,
I like that.
Yeah, it's a life change. It's
like
like, oh, childcare costs how much?
Well, let me ask you this. How do you handle the new guy?
How do I what?
How do you handle new guys?
I don't really date.
No, that's my point. How do you handle guys coming up to you? Do you see this same guy when guys come and say, "Hey, baby, how you doing? I'm Teddy, the main man."
I'm cautious. I perceive it's different because I'm a mom now, and it's not just me. I have to think about. So I'm very.
So your door has got a crack in it. It's not open no more.
It's not completely open.
Okay.
Not right.
That's
now.
bad.
That's not bad. I'm just